Natural language processing is a field of computer science related to understanding and generating human language. So, human language, whether it's English or Portuguese or French or Hindi, different languages have specific characteristics and forms that are difficult to understand, and processing this language and making a machine able to understand it and generate language as a human would do, and machine being able to talk and write language like a human. This is the idea of natural language processing. Here are a few problems that are common in NLP. Auto-summarization of text. Basically creating a summary of an article or a review with a few words or sentences. Spell correction is ubiquitous these days, whether it's your smartphone or your computer's word editing, document editing app. Text classification, being able to classify articles or pieces of text into different categories. Sentiment analysis can also be seen as a sub-problem in text classification, classifying any reviews or tweets as positive or negative sentiment tweets. Topic analysis, understanding what are the different topics that a large corpus of text is talking about. What are the different groups of clusters of articles that there can be in a big corpus of news articles. Search is a very important NLP application. Automated essay scoring and machine translation. A machine being able to translate from, say, English to French without making any mistakes, and just like a human would do. Auto-generating natural language text to make reports seem as if they are written by a human rather than a machine. These are common NLP problems. Let's think about all of these problems for a second. There are a bunch of different things that these problems will have as subtasks which are in common. For example, breaking down text into words and sentences. So given a piece of text, identifying which are all the separate words and sentences in that particular piece of text. Identifying which is the type of word. Is it a noun or a verb or a pronoun? This is basically identifying which part of speech that particular word is. Identifying commonly occurring words or groups of words in a particular piece of text. These are the most important words or most important phrases in that particular piece of text. Filtering out common words such as the, and had. These are the kind of words that are really commonly occurring but don't add a lot of information to understanding what the text is actually saying. Understanding the context in which a word occurs. There are a lot of words which take on different meanings based on which context they are occurring in, and understanding the context in which that word occurs is important. You might want to reduce a word to its base form because the endings such as ed, ing, ly, these kind of endings, different morphological forms of a word, basically seem like different words, but they are actually the same word. Opened, opening are the same words, but their form is different. These are very common subtasks in most of the NLP problems. For example, if you were starting off with auto-summarization, you might start by breaking down the text into the words and sentences, then identifying which are the commonly occurring words, and then picking those out as the sentences or words that summarize that article. So some combination of these tasks is a part of most NLP problems. Each of these tasks has a specific name in natural language processing. Breaking down text into words and sentences is called tokenization. Identifying the part of speech is called parts of speech tagging. Identifying commonly occurring words is called frequency count or counting vocabulary, and identifying n-grams. Words which occur really commonly such as the, and, is, had, and so on, are called stop words, and filtering them out is called stop word removal. Understanding the context of the word is called word sense disambiguation. And reducing the word to its base form is called stemming. NLTK, or Natural Language Toolkit, is an amazing Python toolkit for natural language processing. It comes with several text processing libraries that help you perform all these common NLP tasks right out of the box. So NLTK has out-of-the-box functionality for all of these tasks. NLTK also comes along with several corpora and lexical resources. These can be used for NLP or just to play with and understand natural language. A corpus is basically a large body or collection of texts. For example, a large collection of news articles. And the lexical resource is a dictionary or multiple dictionaries that you could use to look up meanings of words or to translate text in one language into a different language. For example, it has a chat corpus with all the chats, millions of chats from different internet chat rooms, and it has a number of books and a number of articles collected as corpora as well. By providing these resources, NLTK solves the need for preparing or collecting training data for several NLP use cases. So you could just use the corpora or the resources that NLTK itself provides to prepare your training data instead of fetching new training data from different sources. Some of the corpora are used by NLTK libraries, such as the stopwords corpora or the tokenizing corpora. So any data that is needed by the library that can tokenize text into words or sentences is contained inside the corpus, which helps with tokenizing.